te espera. Arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza. No me avisa, sus chelas hacen fila. Son una bandida, buscan que la les bendiga. Soy el Dembow Killer, el dueño en la maquila. Liche en la valija, más el edit. Fotos tienen fija. Las babies en los números se fijan. Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me riman. Mala mía, tu date está en mi roster. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, te imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, te imaginas lo que te espera.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Seattle Mariners. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. One up, one down. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He was late there, strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that one fouled off. One out, bases empty.
One ball, two strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And El Nino is stifled for the K. 2 outs, base is empty. Now Luis Arias. Oh, he gloves it. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Donovan Solano. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. And a swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Ball one there.
I got a ball, one strike.
Next pitch is outside. And there's a ball.
Well, knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here is Jorge Polanco. And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Cronenworth throws to first in time. And Polanco is out. Back in Seattle, here's Machado.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And Manny gets a piece. Robles makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And a foul ball.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
That's out number 2. Jake Cronenworth now at the plate. And that's going to bang against the wall. Throws to second. And he'll pull into second safely.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Robles makes the play. And that's the third. And we're back. Bottom of the And now for Seattle, Matt Chapman. That's outside, and that's ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Chapman is gone. Luke Raley stands in here, takes ball 1 low. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a pitch. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away now. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter.
For
whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
That one fouled off.
You know, these Padres definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Luis Campusano, the next to hit. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Top of the third, no score. Back to the mound. It hit him. Recovers in time to get the force. And they get it out of the play. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Rodriguez settles under it, and he makes the catch. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for the Mariners, Victor Robles. Pivetta back to work. Check swing, no appeal. Check swing, no appeal.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
That one finds the corner. Now 2-1. Robles started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Smoked to the left, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting ninth, the
At the plate, J.P. Crawford. And that one fouled off. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Swing and a miss. Yeah, the count 1-2.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Runner at first with no outs here. Caught him looking for the K. And here's the first baseman, Donovan Solano. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball one.
In the dirt, blocked. Robles leads off first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Strike.
That one outside. 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
On to Cronenworth. And that's 2. Back at T-Mobile Park. Start of the fourth. So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. Late with the swing there.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Crawford tosses across to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Luis Arraez stands in. 0 for 1 so far. Puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Machado, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. The throw to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom of the fourth, and now it's Julio Rodriguez.
The center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
in there at the knees. And the count 1-1. Just missed. And that's outside. They're now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh, grounded out his first time up. Hit on the ground to the right side. Slides, but it gets by him.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now
and here is Matt Chapman.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Just off the inside edge. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
2 on, 1 out. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley. First time up was a pop out. Sliced hard but foul. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That one misses. Now 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with it.
That's down and in. Raleigh over at second. Polanco at first. 2 out of the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a miss at a slider.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
That one missed. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Now the batter now, Jake Cronenworth. Doubled his first time. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
No, inside.
And there's a base hit, and they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
That misses the zone. Now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
It gets down, base hit. Arozarena gets it in. Runner holds it second, so another base hit could get us
Now
the first run of the game.
Evan
2 on, 1 out.
Carter.
Evan Carter, the next up for the Padres.
No, that's bad.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Robles going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Relay throw. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. He's 0 for 1. Sizzling on its way to the outfield. The tying run is in to score from third.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That one is back. Get out of town. That one's got to feel good. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Tatis at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
4 runs already in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Boots it.
No, he's safe.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, Luis.
Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arias. And first offering is fouled off. Tatis off of first with 2 away. Polanco. They take the force out, and they're happy to just get off. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Merrill makes a nice running catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
On the ground to the left, handled by Machado. Sends it across to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that skips into dirt.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in Seattle, Manny Machado up to the plate.
For San Diego, the third baseman,
back to work.
13, Manny Machado.
And Manny gets a piece.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Rodriguez makes the play, and there's 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Rodriguez makes the catch, and we're back. Leading off, Donovan Solano. Ron Marinaccio will take over here. Solano, 37 years young. Usually a third baseman, but today starting at first. That one hit to right. Corrals it. 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And the batter now, Julio Rodriguez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And there's the
2
ball.
balls, no strike.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Cal Raleigh. 1 for 2. Fought off foul.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Polanco. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Everything came together for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And here is
1-0.
Matt Chapman. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score. And it's now a 2-run game.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that.
Now pitching for
Wandy Peralta comes. On now.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
That one to first. Arise takes it himself, and that's terrific work. Here's Jason Hayward.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 60, Taylor Saucedo.
Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Eggy Rosario. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one almost got him. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He'll touch them all. It's 5-2. Evan Carter getting ready to hit. Both 2 in this one. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Dylan Cruz. Chapman throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. And another ball. Up and in. Ball 3. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. Draws the walk there.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Merrill now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And a base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel.
And that's down, a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Machado stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Big time gem right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Out to short, Crawford. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The Padres get 1 in the inning with a... And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena.
Now pitching for
Brian
the
Hoeing on to pitch out of the pen here.
number 78.
And we all know about his slider. It's
Brian
just filthy, man. And
Hoeing.
one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Arise steps on the bag and one away in the bottom of the 7th. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. There's the strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next
That's a
one
ball.
in the dirt. Base is
One
empty,
ball,
one
2
away
strikes,
near
down.
the bottom of the 7th. They say you win. Gets to it on to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Here's the shortstop at the play, J.P. Crawford. And that is out of play. Two outs. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. And James Kingsley says he won a round. That one to first. Arise. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at T-Mobile Park, we go to the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. Pitch
Ball 1,
misses
no strike.
there. Ball 1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A massive home run. It's 7-2. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. He swings and fouls one off. And the 0-1. Rodriguez makes the grab, one away. And now Eddie Rosario. He's already homered in this game.
Eddie Rosario.
And that's a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Now
First
batting,
and second,
catcher,
1 out.
Luis
Campusano digs in now. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Jackson Merrill. That one drifts inside. He'll do it himself. They limit the damage here. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Mariners lead. Off man, Donovan Solano. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Mariners looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Oh, look at this. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
Ball inside.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1-1.
This one in the air. Arise. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Inside, just missed. That
Ball
one
3.
misses, and now 3-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. 2 down, nobody on. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Raleigh checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. That's ball 4. He walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now pitching for
out of the
San
bullpen
Diego,
for the Padres, Robert
number
Suarez.
75.
And you know, bullpen guys can
Robert
struggle sometimes when they're called
Suarez.
upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
1-1.
In the dirt. Two outs. And that's outside. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Tatis makes the catch. That is the inning. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. That one ripped. Hauls it in for the out. Luis Arias will hit next. Reaching for it and brings it in. And now it's Manny Machado. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a flyout, and a strikeout. Chapman zips it to first. Machado out of the play. Back in Seattle, now it's Matt Chapman. Suarez, a 6'2 righty, 210 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. 101 on the gun, swing and a
No balls,
miss.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Mitch Garver up to hit here. That to right. Tatis after it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 up, 2 down. So last chance
Now
for the Mariners.
the left
Next to
fielder,
hit, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 3.
Arozarena.
A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Up the middle. On to first. Ball game. Pivetta with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done, and I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
When I first met you, baby, everything I knew wasn't any brighter than a shade of blue. Your blue eyes around him, how could I resist? The color of your stare doesn't I was still there. I was better when I was still there. Now she's swimming oceans of emotions, 7 days at a time. Oh, the water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. I go up and I come down when I remember the day I was still around. Yeah, the water was just right, like your lips so warm. And now my heart is torn between the rose and the thorn. Yeah, times were better when I was still there. When I was still there. Now.
Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
The center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Remember, Burns won the Cy Young Award in 2021, but in 2019 he pitched 49 innings and had an ERA just under 9. And it was at that point that he ditched his four-seam fastball and ended up going with that cut fastball that has been such a crucial pitch for him. And that one almost hit him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Up the middle, and that one handled. Gets it to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Luis Arraez stands in. And that gets down for a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
This one in the dirt.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner at second, 2 down. Inside. Going to count 1 and 2. And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
O'Neal Cruz at the plate and takes high there. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering misses, and the count is 3-1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Swing and a miss. And now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it. Stepping in, Corbin Carroll. That's outside. Ball one. That's a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one popped to short. Cruz brings it in, and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Pavin Smith in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1.
Ball down.
And that drops in for a strike. One out, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. And it remains 2-2. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Merrill makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground. Slings it across. They get the out on Marte. That ends the frame. Back here in the desert, all set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Fouled off. He was late. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. The main adjustment that Corbin Burns made was that he got rid of his 4-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter, sinker guy, and the 4-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. Here's Jason Hayward.
That's a ball.
Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Evan Carter, the next up for the Padres. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4. Out 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And it's 1-1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Josh Naylor. In there at the knees. 0-1. Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
On the ground to first. Sneaks through. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting fifth, the catcher,
Adrian Del Castillo now at the plate.
Del Castillo.
Just missed.
Just out.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 2-1 now. A little roller up along first. 1 at second. Back to first. And that is a double play. Now up next for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. Ball 1, no strikes. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. That's the inning. And we're back. And now Jackson Merrill. Burns back to work. And that one fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Got it. And now 1 away. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Tatis waits. Misses inside. Now 1-2.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Arise. Now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And now 1-2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Eugenio Suarez. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And that's downstairs. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Batting 8, the shortstop,
Geraldo Perdomo getting ready to hit. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Check swing, and he went. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Batting ninth, the right
Alec
fielder,
Thomas now.
Alec
Thomas goes 5 feet 11 inches, 24 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take
Ball
those
one.
balls in the gap and kind of like a little
One
day
ball,
off.
1 strike.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. Machado throws to first in time. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. Now here is Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Here's O'Neill Cruz.
Oh, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
Handles, throws the first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's not wasting any
No ball, 2
pitches.
strikes.
Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bottom 4. This is Corbin Carroll. To the right side. Arise. Takes it to the bag. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Peyton Smith, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Smith.
Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And yes, he offered at it. 1 down, base is empty. And that's in there at the knees. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
The batter,
Here's
number
Ketel
4.
Marte.
Second
0 for
baseman,
1. He grounded
Ketel
out in his first at bat.
Marte.
And that misses. And it's 1-0. 2 out, space is empty. Swings through that.
The guy's going this good. He's
1
retired
ball,
7 in a
2
row.
strikes.
You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Back against
Now
the wall
batting,
with 2
the
strikes,
first
but
baseman.
found a way. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Check swing, called strike.
No ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball.
In the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Two outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2
balls,
strikes.
2 strikes.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Marte around second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. And he's out.
Yeah, on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in the desert, and now Jason Hayward. Tap foul at the plate. And the 0-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Up the middle, toss to Naylor. One away here in the fifth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Campusano,
Inside,
the
ball.
next to hit, takes ball one. And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One away with a runner at third, and we're at the top of the fifth. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that gives Fernando Tatis Jr. a chance to hit with 2 out.
Couldn't have
Now
timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Tatis up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball one. Check swing. He went. And the count 1-1.
1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate.
A swing and a miss. That retired. Bottom of the inning. Now the D-backs catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. And that's in the dirt.
You know, these D-backs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next offering is fouled back. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. Ground ball up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. Throw to first. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. And Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Not even close there. And that's ball one. Pitch out, but no action. Man at first, one away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. He's safe at second, and that was not close. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. McCarthy over at second, one down. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Grounded out his first time. And that
Nope,
is
that's down.
downstairs. Ball one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Cruz pulls it down, and that ends the inning. Back here at Chase Field, now at the plate, Luis Arraez. Burns back to work. Sends it to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Now Machado up here. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Carroll hustling after it. Makes the catch for the out. And there are two down. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. And that'll do it. Well, we go bottom six. Now it's the right fielder, Alek Thomas.
Alek Thomas.
That one's in there. That's strike one.
I got a ball, one strike.
Swing and a miss as
One
he was
ball,
out front that
two
time.
strikes.
Next offering down low
Two
and
strikes.
in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 2 in this one.
Say you bought that action, we know that's a front though. Yeah. Say you make the trap jump, that's what's up, bro. Yeah. If you really with the city.
Now pitching for
Carroll
San Diego.
on the mound now, Adrian
Number
Morejon.
50.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And the 1-0. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he went around. Ruled a swing. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
Up the middle. Cronenworth throws on to first. And that quickly, 2 away.
Now batting.
And next
the
is the Diamondbacks DH, Pavin Smith.
Number 15, Randall Grichuk.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. And it's even up.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And that one missing low. On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Top of inning number 7. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The 0-2. And lines out to third.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Swing and a foul straight back. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
The left fielder.
Now the left
42,
fielder, Evan Carter.
Carter.
Swinging a foul straight back.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
And they'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ball
That's
one
a ball.
there.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. And we're back.
Leading
Now
up
it's the
for
second
the
baseman,
Diamondbacks,
Ketel
the
Marte.
second baseman, Ketel Marte.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. And now it's even up.
Just not able to catch up to that
1-1.
velocity.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the
1
gun.
ball, 2 strikes.
That one in the
2-2
dirt.
count.
The count now 2-2. Ring him up, says Daryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Here's Josh Naylor. He's 2 for 2. Started to swing, held up.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time. Able to keep those hands back.
Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and
Check swing, called strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The Padres holding on to a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th.
That's a ball.
Check swing, and he held up. There's the strike at the knees. It's 2-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Outside low, and the count's full. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now pitching for
So the
San
Padres
Diego.
with a new arm on the mound, Yuki
Number
Matsui.
1.
Well, the best relievers love the
Pitching for the
opportunity to come in and protect
Number
the tight
17,
lead late in the
Elliott.
ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Right through there for a strike. And misses inside.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Now here is is Luis Campusano.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 37, Kevin.
And first
Ginko.
offering is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Now he breaks his bat. Naylor pulls that one down, and there's one down. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. And that chance handled. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the
And he got him. Ready for the bottom of the
Leading
8th.
up,
Eugenio Suarez up to hit down.
Eugenio Suarez.
New arm out of the bullpen, Robert Suarez.
These are the spots
Now,
relievers really make a name for themselves. Late
Number
and
75.
close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same
0-1
time,
count.
there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Such a good hitter, good player, but when he's in strikeout mode, they can just pile up pretty quickly.
Perdomo stands in here. Tried to hold back his
0-1.
swing there, but went around.
What you
0-1
got?
gets a check swing. Appeal to third. Did not go. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that
1
time.
ball, 2 strikes.
And
2
that
balls,
skips into
2
there.
strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So up next, Alec Thomas. And ball
1, no
1.
strikes.
Check
2
swing,
balls,
no
no
appeal.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And now it's going to be Corbin Carroll.
That's out.
Just missed. And another
2-0.
ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and it ties it up. It's 2-2. Randall Grichuk now. Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
The batter, number 4. Second
So
baseman,
digging in, Ketel Marte. 1 for 3.
Marte. Now pitching for
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Jason
number
Adams.
40.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay
Jason
dialed in here.
Adams.
Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That's in there. That's strike 1. In the dirt, but kept close.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the runner stays where he is. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Swing and a foul out of play. Just misses there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 outs. And that's just foul. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that's too high, ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now it's Josh Naylor. That one missed.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
That's in.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here in the desert, and now here is Luis Arias. Ginkel back to work. Outside low, ball 1. And delivers outside. That one pulled foul. Carroll hustling after it. Makes the grab. 1 away. Here's Manny Machado. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Stepping in for San Diego, O'Neal Cruz. And a swing and a miss.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Naylor. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now the D-backs catcher, Adrian Del Castillo.
Del Castillo.
Fought off foul. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Now batting,
he's 0 for 1.
Elliot Ramos.
First offering, and it just misses. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Just missed.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Goes down looking. Next to hit for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And this one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a Two-out double to put the winning run aboard.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Geraldo Perdomo. No swing, just held it back there. The shortstop takes the ball. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Just missed.
I know it's 3-0, but I'm letting him swing here if he likes the pitch. Why not?
And that one fouled off. Trying to send this to extra innings. Fastball for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance. Oh, a great back and forth and that at bat. He play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right.
Now pitching for the Padres. Pitching to the diamond. Number 12, Lourdes Gurriel.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Gurriel gets a piece. Check swing, went around, and that's strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Winning run stands at second. Swings and misses, struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. We're in extras here. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 33, AJ.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Padres, Xander Bogaerts. And he's got the go-ahead run out there in scoring position for him. In the dirt. But no advance. That's ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Squeezes it. And there's 1 away. Jason Hayward will hit next. Pinch hitter coming on, Eggy Rosario. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little.
Oh, that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
The left fielder, number 32.
Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Dylan Cruz.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Not close with that one. And it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man. And he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice. Job of bad ball hitting.
Here's Elias Diaz out in front and foul to the left side. Off the mark there. And it's a ball and a strike.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you've got an opportunity to drive it around here.
2 strikes.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. But no advance from the runners. So they're all loaded up. That one not close. And a full countdown.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different
base hit. 1 run in already. Here comes the throw. The tag. And he's out.
Up next to the Padres.
Up now the Padre leadoff man, Jackson Merrill. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in extra innings. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
The center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Bare hand scoop. Can't complete the play despite a great effort, so it's runners at the corners.
Dropping a drag bunt there. I love it. Really important at bat coming up now.
Randall Grichuk stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 2.
Now
Johnny Brito into the game.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Big at-bat coming up for Ketel Marte. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. The 1-0.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Squirts away a little bit. Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. And that's off the inside edge. Now 3-1. And fouled off.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And that'll load the bases.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
So bases all loaded up. Next to hit, Josh Naylor. Golden opportunity right here. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Steps off, looks to third. Nothing happening. The winning run on second base. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous.
One ball.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Battling here as he fouls it away. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
The catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Adrian Del Castillo trying to deliver as the hero. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Oh, right to the backstop. To the plate, and he's out. Out to end it. And they strand the tying and go-ahead runs to earn the win.
Sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue. Try to get that run across and tie it up. But an excellent throw. Nice job of concentration putting the tag on the runner. Exciting finish to this game today.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One even room with the bass down. Scheming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. But pretty Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but that's what I like. Lord knows. 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me. Reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven. No preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a. But we gon' be alright.
Alaji, 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 Alaji.
I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling sitting. Observating, I'm the reference. I'm allergic to them. See the liar from afar. See I pull up with a man. Watching myself from Wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy. Allergy, allergy, allergy. Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold I was really outside. Lord told me read so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate or body. Darling, if you know up, you cannot get jiggy. Allergy, 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 allergy.
Alaji, 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 Alaji. Jige, ma. She wanna jige, ma. I give her jige, ma. Jige, ma. She wanna jige, ma. I give her jige, ma. Jige, ma.
Last night I wanted to call you with blood in my mouth, but there's not much I can say. Can't kiss